Welcome back, Love Nation. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel. Like this video, share this video, and hit that notification bell so you guys know when I drop my next one. Listen, you guys, this drama after Big Sean did this interview with Charlemagne is going viral concerning his relationship with Jhene Aiko. And I'm going to play a portion of the clip right now and come back with my commentary. You guys, this is a complete mess. This is like a love on Layaway type situation. I'm going to explain in just a minute. First, I'm going to show this clip.
Get married. Now, y'all already did one of those secret industry weddings.
No. There has not been a secret industry marriage. I think that it's a little personal, you know what I mean? But just like, to be real with you, just like any people who have dealt with love, we've had our ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's still finding the right navigation through it all. I don't know if to me, marriage symbolizes like the best relationship. You know, people be like, oh, you got to get married. To me, I feel like having a relationship is first and foremost, and like marriage is a byproduct of that. And I feel like a lot of people get the idea of like, oh, you have to get married. But then it's like, to me, that's almost a fear-based way of thinking too, because then people be getting divorced. The divorce rate's so fucking high. And I am someone who, I'm not like discounting anything, and I'm not saying that we aren't going to get married. But what I'm saying is that it's just, I would like to do a lot. I would like to, and I don't like putting our personal business out there like that either. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done. I feel like, in general, we have so many relationships. It's like being peers, being in a group together, parents, romantic, all that, you know, it's like, it's a crazy connection, because no matter what, we're always going to be tied together, no matter what. So I think that doesn't discount that, like, she and me both have to be on the same page. Not to say we aren't, but I feel like I can only speak for myself, that there needs to be like more work done so we could keep going. Because there's a lot of focus on our family. There's a lot of focus on careers and everything. And that is something that I feel like has not been the main focus.
So y'all not necessarily together now, y'all just figuring it out.
Oh, look at you, Charlotte.
I'm just asking a question.
No, I'm not saying that either. That's, you know, what I'm saying is that it's not perfect and that it needs to be work done.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you guys just heard that viral clip, and first, let me say this is definitely a love on Layaway type situation before I get into the other mess that was brought up in the situation. So what do I mean by that? It seems as if Sean is content, in my own opinion, of just having a baby with her, settling for that, and not really want to pursue anything else beyond that in order to have a soul tie per se to having access to her. Meaning, in my opinion, she's cool, but she's not the right one. I say that because when you're in a love on Layaway type of situation with someone you've been with, in this case for 8 years, and you have a child, and from the outside, it does seem like it's an alright relationship. They're obviously very beautiful as a couple. Jhene usually is not online with any drama at all. Her concerts always do pretty good. She has a very steady fan base. She is not out here doing a lot of outrageous things the other, like other artists tend to do. So, I mean, from the outside looking in, it looks great. Now, to us, it looks one way, but obviously to him, it looks another. First of all, when a man says things like this, it's definitely a red flag. It's basically saying you're good enough to have a child with, and you're not good enough to marry. Now, we don't know exactly what's going on with them, as Big Sean in that clip seemed to kind of use a lot of word salad per se, a lot of going around everything that he needed to say without actually saying what he should have said, thus bringing everybody on social media up in an uproar. Basically, it seemed like, in my opinion, if a man knows he wants to lock you down as a wife, it would not take 8 years to do so. If a man feels in his heart that you're the one for him, he would definitely propose, to the very least within 5 years. At the very least. To wait almost 10 years and you're just his, I hate to say, baby mother, is a very telltale situation in itself. And honestly, I found some of the remarks that he made in the interview to be very questioning. For example, going through the list of problems he feels that they have. Everybody has problems, especially when you've been with someone for a long time. We can see in celebrity relationships, the money does not seem to save them. The fame does not seem to save them. It seems to be a lot of inner issues going on. Me personally, I would have respected him to just come out and just finish saying whatever he was saying, because it brought such a magnitude of speculation. And especially since, again, Jhene is not very problematic at all. So it seems like, okay, if you've been with her for almost 10 years, then why are you going to keep wasting her time to say that you guys have problems and this, that, and the other? I mean, guess what? That's life. In life, you're going to have problems. I cannot sit up here and say with a straight face that anyone that would even lie and say that they've been with someone for 7 years and does not have any problems is telling the truth. They're lying. There will always be problems no matter who you are with. Period. And to see him discuss this in the manner that he's discussing it was just very much of a red flag. He really couldn't even say if they were actually together. It seems like he was kind of going around that too, which was, very telltale too. If you're with someone, you'll be like, hey, we're having issues. Yes, of course, we're still together. I love her so much. But he seemed to kind of skirt around that too until he was prodded a little bit more with Charlemagne. This whole situation is a mess. Jhene has definitely stood by him. Now, I have heard rumors concerning cheating that has been going on with the situation concerning him. I've heard those off and on. I am not going to sit up here and say that any of what I've heard is true at all. Those are just allegations. I don't know what else could be feeding this. Some people are actually saying that he had a situation a while ago with Ariana Grande. It's just a mess. But, like I said, this situation is a complete mess, and I'm just going to give my honest, straight up opinion. If you're with a man for about almost 10 years, you have a child together, and this is the best that he can do in an interview. He didn't even really seem to defend the relationship itself. It seemed like he skirted around a lot of the questions that people wanted to know about. I think I would be concerned. I definitely would be concerned. Nobody's getting any younger in this situation. And I hate to see that Jhene, like a lot of women, you lose a lot of your younger years catering to these men. You're having children with these men, and they want to skate around and make excuses as to why they don't want to get married. Now, on the flip side of this, at this point, if what Big Sean is saying, if they actually turn around and end up just getting married. I would actually feel like he's been guilt tripped into getting married. Thus, I think that the marriage would not even last at this point, because it's like, okay, everybody's complaining, you guys are not married, so okay, let's get married. And then you turn around and in 6 months they're divorced. So I definitely want to know what you guys think about this situation and Big Sean going public with this information. I'm definitely going to be looking into this. Like, share, subscribe. Share your opinion below respectfully. And be safe and enjoy your day. Bye, guys.